Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with my review of Q the Weapon from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. Definitely like an on-the-nose name, like they weren't wanting to mess around at all with that. So this is the main weapon used by all 9 Kyurangers, and it actually has 9 modes. I mean, granted, some of them aren't all that different from each other, but still, it's neat. So we're going to be going over that. It also does come with a Qtama on its own, which activates sounds for it. This thing doesn't have any kind of reader or anything, so it doesn't matter which Qtama or like your finger. So I'm just going to be using this one to show it and stuff, but I'll show this off on its own first just to get that out of the way. So here it is, it's number 20. You see the little telescope picture there. When you turn it around, there's the little, broken up planet-like image, and there's that. And then it has the little image here that you'll be able to see when you would like put it in Cureno and stuff for the lights. But I'm like, man, it's going to be really annoying to have to pull out Cureno every time I need to show one of these just to show a stupid light up thing. Boom, problem solved. There you go, flashlight. So like when you put it in Cureno, a light, will shine on it, and then the camera's gonna go blurry. Damn it, I said problem solved, not solved, camera. So yeah, and then it'll show whatever image is back there. So that's what you'll get when you put it in Cureno, pretty much in any of the 5 slots. So bam. Okay, so that's the thing. Alright, so now let's put it in, I almost said the driver, in the blaster. So I think it's on, it should be on. Oh, I got my finger there. There you go. So you can obviously, as I just showed, do the change noise, but it doesn't have a distinct noise after it. You can do the Voyager Voyager sound as well. And that's where you get its unique sound, and that comes into play again with the attack. And then obviously, like all the other sounds are available too, like Galaxy. And stuff like control and docking. But the main differentiation comes in the form of the attack and like the Voyager summoning, where you actually hear its unique sounds. Okay, so right now I basically have it in its sword mode because that's what would stand, and that was a little bit moved because that's the way it would stand. But basically, this is the base piece with all the sounds in it and whatnot, and then this piece and this piece are separate pieces that you use. So, where's the on-off switch? I already forgot it. There we go, on-off switch. So activation, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. Activation noises there, and lights obviously. And so unfortunately this thing doesn't work like in the show, where whenever you like lock in a mode, it'll say the name. It works on a cycling system. So like if I just press the button right now, I'm getting the sounds for sword, which it's defaulting to, and then when you hold the button down, it will change the mode. So if I hold the button down now, it will just reconfirm sword. So that's how it handles that, and then it will have a distinctive sound for that. And then when you place this on here, you'll get Galaxy sounds. And that's going to be the same for every single one, unless there's some sort of minuscule difference I'm not picking up. So I'll maybe do it one more time, but it's not worth it to do it for every single one, much less bring in each individual corresponding Qtama. Honestly, like that's seriously a waste of time. So yeah, so that's sword, that's what it defaults to. It's the 2 pieces together. You basically snap this piece on and then this piece on to line it up. So let's go for the next one, hold it down. So spear is real easy. You just need this small sword piece here, and there's little buttons on the side to pop them off. So just snap that in there, pull this out, and that's spear mode. So, and that's spear's noise. And then you put the Kyutama on there, and you don't even need, it doesn't matter what Kyutama, and also you can just press this button. Yeah, so you don't even need that. So yeah, that's Spear. Okay, this is Claw. It took me forever. Like, I understood which mode it was based on what I needed to do, but it took me forever to understand what it was saying. I'm like, did it say Kuzco? So this is the Claw mode. So you put it down like that. You could probably flip it around if you wanted, but at least I think this is right. But that's that noise. Alright. Crossbow, boom, easy. There you go. Alright, hold it again. Okay, axe, also easy. Switch it off here. Basically like just taking the tip off of the sword. You know how it is. So there you go. Alright. Alright, sickle is basically like you're just putting it in sword mode and then flipping this around. Boom. Oh yeah, and then you gotta pull this down too, I always forget. But that's sickle. Silvers. Alright. Q-rape? What? No, it's the, this is greens. It's just this, basically. Honestly. And also I should have mentioned there's another button down here which they don't do anything different. They both lead to the same functions. Alright, hold again. Q-shot. Q-shot, all it is the base. It's just a little blaster. It's pinks. And Slasher is honestly, this is definitely the most close together one. It's just like Sickle, except you don't pull this down. It's just like a little mini dagger sword, as opposed to Red's, which is larger. So this is, I believe it's yellows? Yeah. And then it's back to sword, which like I said, it's uses both of them. Snap that on there, line that up. And there you go. And that's pretty much about it for this thing. So I'm going to bend that so it stays up. So I do really dig this weapon, both mainly in the show, because I think it's really cool that it can actually have 9 modes. It kind of reminds me of, I'm having a hard time remembering the name at the moment, but Ghost's main weapon, which had multiple different modes, and it makes for a lot of fun. And like I said, even though they're not all the most creative, and they're very close together, it's definitely hard to pull off 9 modes, so even if they're not all very creative, I have to give them props for just doing it. And the toy is kind of... I do like the toy. I think it offers you a lot of playability, being able to switch them back and forth. There's a good mechanical feel to it, so I think that's neat. And the fact that it has distinct sounds for everyone, excuse me, my tongue got tied there for a second, is nice. So I think it's a neat toy, but I think it could have been so much more. Like, I would have liked for it to actually, like, I'm not sure how they would have pulled it off, but be able to recognize what mode I'm putting it in, like, you know, snapping the sword, boom, it says Q sword, so I don't have to do like a Gashapon level cycling system. It probably would have been more expensive and complicated, but I think that would have been cool. Or at least I would have liked to had sounds that made it sound more mechanical, because it has that nice mechanical feel when you're switching it around, but I like when you get that feedback from the sound that makes it sound like you're actually, you know, using a machine or a weapon and changing the modes. So it could have been better. It's still, I think, a lot more versatile than a lot of Toku toys, but it could have been just that much better. And of course, it still is kind of that smallish size, but it's not so bad. Like, especially in this mode, it's kind of average. Like, I usually kind of wish it was a smidge bigger. You know how it is. But yeah, overall, it's just kind of mixed, because I think it offers a lot more playability than usual, but with a little bit more effort, it could have been even that much more. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure to the Crazy Podcast at writersrangeofnovels.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Writer, signing out.